Hello Lovelies! This is Megan from Little Hot Tamale, and today we're going to create a fun flipbook. So go get your craft supplies and let's get started! To start off with, we are going to use a paper bag, and I bought mine at Hobby Lobby, but of course you can use a plain lunch bag and decorate it. To create the pocket, you're just going to take the bottom half and fold it up. I'm decorating my pocket with crepe paper, and I'm just using the ruffle technique, and you can either use tape to tape it down like the red tape, or you can sew it, and I decided to sew mine. Now if you want to see a video of how to sew it down, I'll post the link down below so you can check it out. For the next step, I'm using pumpkin doilies, and I'm just gluing them to black cardstock. And then when you're cutting them out, you want to leave a little notch on the end, because that is going to be where our flap is to attach it to the bag. If you don't have a pumpkin doily, no worries, you can always create your own pumpkin using orange cardstock and just draw it on there, or you can always find a template online. On the back of our pumpkin, we're just going to repeat the process of gluing a pumpkin doily to the back. Now don't forget to leave the little tab, because that is a very important part of your flipbook. Alright, it's almost dry, so we're just going to take our pumpkin and we're going to lay it behind our paper bag. And the tab that we created is going to go behind the pocket. Now, there'll be a little bit of it showing, but don't worry about that. We're going to cover that up later. Okay, I'm just flipping it over to make sure that I have my pumpkin in the right spot. It's not hanging over on the back side on the bottom. And I'm just using some hot glue to glue it down. I decided to use some dark washi tape to cover up where the little tab was showing. And there you go, it's like magic! You can't see anything. Well, maybe just a little bit, but hardly. And then I'm just going to trim off the washi on the back side to keep the curve of the pocket. And then just some more washi tape and a little embellishment at the top to make a little cluster embellishment. Now it's time to decorate our crepe paper pocket. So I'm just including some feathers to give it some fun texture, and then some foam tape on the back of the October embellishment to pop it up off of the crepe paper. On the top right side, it looks like it needs just a little bit of something, so I'm going to use some tabs, and I just glue the very tops of them together so that I can still slip it onto the bag. And of course, I had to include something in the center of the tab, so I just cut out the word fabulous from one of the embellishments, and I'm going to back it in blue paper so that it coordinates with the blue outline of the October. Little elements like this really pulls the entire flipbook together, and I just really like how it makes it pop off of the tab. And then on the inside, I'm just going to add a little bit more glue so that it will stay on top of our flipbook. And then we're going to fill our pocket with some goodies, so I'm going to use some Project Life cards and a tag. And if you're wondering, all the paper that I'm using, besides, the crepe paper and the pumpkin doily, are from the Too Cute to Spook collection. And you probably already know this, but I created that set and I'm so excited, and if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below to my shop if you want to look at it. Alright, so back to the tutorial. So I'm just using some stones to pep up the flipbook and give it some sparkle. Okay, for the next section, we're going to create a shaker pocket with a ziploc baggie. I bought mine at the Dollar Tree, and it's kind of flimsy, but that's okay. We're going to put some cardstock on the inside that's about the same size as the baggie, and that will make it more sturdy. Then we're going to fill the back side, the side without the print, with a variety of glitter, sequins, and confetti. And the spider confetti is from Hobby Lobby, and it comes in a huge bag, if you can't tell. And I think it was like $2.99, which isn't bad at all. Okay, so once you have your baggie filled with some sequins and glitter and confetti, we're going to attach the plastic baggie to our paper baggie. To do that, you're going to use some washi tape, and this is from last year from Target, so I don't know if they sold it again this year, but it's super cute. So I'm just pointing out that it's not working right. So I try it again, and it's still not right. And then I realized, oh my goodness, I should fold over the edge first, tape down the edge with the ziploc part, and that will keep the paper in place and it won't be all flopsy. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. And there you go, it works so much better now. I just wanted to keep that part in the video because I wanted you to see this. You know, it's not always easy. You just try different things until it works. Okay, so the white section on our shaker bag needs just a little bit more, so I put some washi tape and then I taped out the phrase, "Open with caution." And I thought that was appropriate because there are spiders in the baggie, and you know, if they were real, you wouldn't want them to crawl out the bag. And then I'm just going to add some more yellow to it, so I just used my spider web heart. And then on the back side, I'm going to include a Project Life card, and the print on the plastic baggie is going to act like a fun border around the card. On this card, I'll probably write a quote or maybe a fun fact. For the top of our baggie, we are going to use a black doily to decorate one half of our baggie. And then we are going to layer a pocket on top of it. I really like the October phrase on the Project Life card, so I just cut that section off of the Project Life card and then I matted it on some black paper. And then for the black doily, I just cut it on one side so that you have a semicircle. Then you're just going to layer the pocket, the October pocket, on top of the black doily and slightly over the cat washi. Then on the left hand side, it looks like it needs something, so of course I had to include a banner cluster. And I'm just using glitter ribbon from the Dollar Tree and then a strip of pumpkin paper. And there you go, a super fun and simple way to decorate a page. And then I decided to add just a few more embellishments, and these are from the Too Cute to Spook collection. And I'm just gluing them and overlapping them on the right hand side. And then a tag for our pocket. And then I'm just pointing out that it just needs a little bit more sparkle and it will match the front, you know, to keep everything cohesive. So if you use like a small element like sequins or jewels or something, you can add them in other parts of your book and then everything looks like it's one cohesive project. So I'm using larger gemstones and smaller gemstones in black and clear. Underneath October, we're going to put the phrase, "Let there be pumpkin spice," because October is the honorary month for pumpkin spice. When our flip book is closed, a part of the pumpkin peeks out from the side, so I thought it'd be fun to include a ghost so that it looks like it's flying out from behind the paper bag. Then of course I had to include a blue heart to match the blue on the front side. And next we're going to create a little banner cluster on our Project Life card. I just used the orange glitter ribbon again and a phrase embellishment. And then we're going to add some tape to the side of our Project Life card to make it like a flip page. And then I also had the embellishment phrase, hang off the side so that it kind of acts like a tab, so then it makes it easier to open. On the back side of our flip page, I wanted to include an area for a belly band. So I just took a strip of pattern paper and I cut it to the right size and glued down the edges. So then I can have an area that I can slip a little note or maybe a picture or something. To glam up the section where the ghost is, I just added some more gemstones. Alright, so we're almost done. So on the back side, we're just going to create a pocket with a Project Live card. So you want to glue the two sides and the bottom. And then I made it off-centered so that I can include a rosette embellishment, and I just created this with crepe paper, and I have a tutorial if you don't know how to make these, and I'll leave that down below so you guys can check that out if you want to learn how to make them. A fun phrase embellishment, and then a tag, and that is it. So thank you so much for watching my tutorial using the Too Cute to Spook collection. If you decide to make a flipbook like this, please use the hashtag littlehottamale on Instagram because I would love to see what you make. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Toodles!